What's up, guys? It's Chris from MediaFreshPress.com, and today I want to talk to you about creating a Hangout on air um, for people to watch but not necessarily join in, right? So, these kind of Hangouts are used a lot for like interviews and stuff like that when you only have a few guests that you want inside the Hangout, but you want to allow everyone in your circles to watch. There's a lot of different ways you can set up and create hangouts, but this seems to be the preferred method, and it's also, I guess, the most confusing. I know I had trouble with it when I started doing hangouts, and I still see people that are getting confused by it. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that, and then by the end of this video, you should be a pro. So if I make you a pro, don't forget to like this video and share it. Alright, so we're going to jump right in. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go to Google Plus and go to the events page, right? And that's going to bring you here, and you're going to click on create your event. You can upload your own image and stuff like that. I recommend you do get your own branded image, especially if you're doing a weekly or monthly hangouts or something like that. Besides that, the only things that you need to really take notice of here is the event title and the invite field, who you're inviting to this hangout. So I always just invite the public because right now, like I said, this is just the events page, and whoever you invite here, these are the people that are going to watch the hangout. These are not going to be the people that join inside the hangout with you. So, you want to invite as many people as you can get to watch it, right? So I always invite the public and then share it with my circles and communities as time goes on. So I usually set mine up a week ahead of time, and then throughout the week I'll share it in my circles and communities and stuff like that. So we're gonna name this event test, and like I said, you want to name this event the same thing that you're going to name your hangout. So if you think that you're going to call your hangout something different, go ahead and put that in here now, because if you name if you name your hangout something different than you name your event, you won't get all the cool little features that you can get inside Hangout, like the Q&A app and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. Naming them both the same thing is going to give you a few little extra benefits. The only other thing here is the event options. We're not going to mess with that right now. I just want you to take note of it because you are going to come back to it after you create your Hangout. So we're going to go ahead and just click create or invite here, and it's creating my event. Now, you can use events for anything. You can use events to host your Hangouts like I'm doing now. You can use your event to inform people of a company cookout, or any kind of event. It's just in this case we happen to be using it to host our Hangout. So now that we've got our event created, what we want to do is go over to the Hangout screen, right? We want to get our Hangout created. And it doesn't matter, like I said, if you created your event a month ahead or a week ahead. Just whenever it's time to do your Hangout, you just come over here and click Hangout. Hopefully it won't lag too much with me recording. Here we go. And it brings you here, and these are, all the Hangouts that are going on right now. You click Start Hangout, and let me see if I can drag this down so everybody sees what's going on. I should do it. Now this is where we're going to name our Hangout. And remember, I said to name it the same thing as your event, right? And now here is where you invite the people that you want inside the Hangout with you, right? So if you click on public here, whoops. If you click on public here, you normally will have the ability to do that. It's going to invite everyone that sees the Hangout to join in with you. So just know that. And this is where you invite the person you're interviewing, or the person that's interviewing you, or whoever. I do a weekly Hangout with my friend Nathaniel, so I'm going to invite him. Actually, I'm not going to invite him, but this is what I would normally do, right? Um, I'm going to invite him, and he'll show up and be part of my screen capture here, right? So um, we're going to go ahead and click Start Hangout on air, and we're going to just pretend we've got our interviewee invited. And then now, in the past, you used to have to wait for this thing to get done here, and then click Start Broadcast before you could get your links. But now you can get them ahead of time. You can just click links here, and you want to grab this event link. You'll notice it says YouTube inside there. So you're just gonna copy and paste that, or Control C, or whatever you're on Mac. I don't know what a Mac does, but either way, we're gonna copy this link. I'm going to minimize this, and now we're going to go back to our events page, right? I hope this isn't getting too confusing for everyone. I know it took me a few times to get it down. Now here's our test event. I'm going to go ahead and click on that and open it up. And right there where it says details, we're going to click this drop down arrow and click edit event, right? This brings us back to our event options. I'm going to click on that. Right here where it says advanced, we're going to click that, and show more options, we're going to click that, and this will bring you, you got the details, website, ticket, all this other information, but the only one that matters to you is the YouTube URL here. That's where you paste that link that you grabbed earlier, or just a second ago. You remember this link here? You copied that link and you pasted it here. Now we're going to save that, and you'll see we've got a blank video here. Basically, this is a YouTube video that's waiting for me to click Start Broadcast inside the Hangout, right? So as soon as our other guest gets here, we're going to click Start Broadcast, and then this video here will automatically start. And this is where all your guests will be, like the people in your circles that you invited to watch the Hangout. This is where they'll be. They'll be watching right here live from this events page. And the benefits you get from naming your Hangout and your event the same thing, or you'll see all the apps over here on the side. Like you've got the Google Drive app, the Toolbox, Cameraman, Q&A, Comment Tracker. Some of these, like the Q&A app, won't work properly if you don't name them the same, and if you don't start it before you start the broadcast, right? So you also want to go ahead and click that now before you start the broadcast, and it'll ask you excuse me, should pop up over here. Of course it's going to take a while. Okay, and normally, like I said, a box will pop up and ask you, do you want to connect this Q&A app with your recently created event? And of course you'll click yes, and there'll be a Q&A thing over here on the side for anybody watching. They can ask questions if you want them to. They can leave comments and stuff like that. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys. I hope I didn't confuse you more than anything else. Just remember, if you've got any questions, you can always hit me up. You can go to MediaFreshPress.com and read the new post I just made about Hangout on air. We're going to be making a lot more there. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe and share it. So I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks.